Hello and welcome back to my Casual Craft server Let's Play. Thank you for stopping in and checking out my video. I'm starting this episode over at the shop today because we have a little update to talk about. A little bit sad, but our good friend Flitch has left the building. I don't know if I wasn't paying him enough or if the shop wasn't doing well enough and he was bored. I don't know. But either way, he's gone. I don't actually know what happened to him. I've asked around and was gonna see if staff could see what happened to him, but I haven't heard anything back. But yeah, he just up and disappeared one night. He was there the one night, and then when I got on the next day, he was gone. I don't know if he got killed when the raid was going on and somebody up came in and killed him, either on purpose or by accident, or I don't know. But I like to think he just decided to go on an extended vacation. So we're gonna have to be in the market for a new cashier, which I do have to say, as cool as having a pillager there was, it was causing problems because raids do happen at spawn every so often, and he gets counted as it, so you can't really get rid of the raid. You have to like let it die out on its own. So I'm not too upset about it. Um, Mainly it's just I have no idea who I'm gonna get for another cashier, but that will be at a later date. When I find somebody, I'll put them there. I'll tell you, and that'll be done. So I'm gonna go back over to my place and kind of go through what I've been thinking for this episode. And so we come up here, get out of the water. Uh, it'll be nice once I move out of there, and then I don't have to keep swimming up here. But look at that. It's so pretty. Um, so my thoughts for this episode, I'm kind of trying to decide to go in two directions. I want to get at least part of the interior done so that I can actually use this as the base and move out of there. Which, in order to do that, I need to get mainly a way to get up and down, either elevators or stairs. I need to get the uh, inside of the base set up to be a work room slash storage room. I actually don't think I have a way in. As you can see, I did a little bit of work. I kind of filled in the gaps, and I kind of started pointing out something that will be a staircase, and it kind of like branch out and go up in. The problem with this is, and the reason I'm torn of what I want to do today is, you can see that this would be a rather big staircase, but that staircase isn't going to be that big because the landscape around here of this island isn't going to be at this height. It's going to be up at least a few. It might not be that high because like I said in the last video, this center of the island is going to be where the village is now, or the town, or whatever it's going to be. And so it's going to be more relatively flat in the center than I thought it was going to be. So we'll probably say maybe 5 or 6 blocks up is where the terrain will be. So if it's that high, then the staircase won't look that gigantuan. Gigantuan, blah blah blah, words. But so yeah, I I have to decide. Mainly, the thing that I'm stuck on is deciding what I want to do for getting up and down. Because I did think about, I don't have it on me, like getting a setup where I use my Riptide Trident to get around. I think that would be cool. I'd always have to have my Riptide Trident, and if I lost it, I'd be in trouble. Although I could work on getting another one just in case. I could do bubble elevators would be the simplest. I could do stairs, which wouldn't be very um, it wouldn't be very fancy, but let's see if I can get up here. Oop, do I have my wings on? Yep. Come on, fly! Yay! There we go. Um, so I'll show you in here. I did do a little bit of work on the inside as well. Just on this first floor, I brought in, like, one thing with these is, do I have my? I do have this on me. You can look in here. The outside pillars are one out from the wall, so they're not flush and give it a little more texture. So that means on the inside, I also have to use some wood, and that's what I meant by sprucing up the inside on the last video. Is like all of this is gonna need fancying up as per usual. I put a bunch of scaffolding up, and I'll come on, there we go. I'll actually go up here and show you what I'm talking about, slowly but surely. This level's not as bad. This one is where you can... Oh, no! Really? Ah, that sucks. I knew I hadn't... I knew I needed to light things up more. I didn't realize... I thought I put more up here. Where did he even come from? He must have been right there. Oh, well, not that much damage. But anyway, you can see here, like, there needs to be a pillar there because those two right beside each other don't work. You can kind of see right there because now I can't get up there. That's where the outside pillar is, and then there's a gap in between the wall, so a pillar needs to go there. But yeah, I'll work on that slowly but surely. Let's go back down here. And one thing I had to decide, I kind of like how that scaffolding looks as a ceiling right there, but I don't know if I'll keep it or not. But anyway, getting off track. What I wanted to do is look at our book of projects and see what I have. I haven't been using this as much as I should. We did the creeper farm. So the tower interior, that is that tower, which I don't, like I said, I don't know if I'm really going to do anything because I'm never over there. Let's see, shop filled with items, nether section's done, sea banner's done. Let's delete those. Fill with, I'll take that out for now. I got a lot of vitamins in there, so I've been doing a lot of on the shop, so not need to worry about that. Main house. We built the main house. Storage system needs to be done. We'll put in interior. We need to decorate the flower farm still. Guardian farm, I didn't do that door yet. So yeah, there's not much in here. I need to think and put more stuff in here, and I can show you that once I figure it out. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to kind of play around and see if I can figure out what I want to do for elevators. And then it's a matter of, do I want to hurry up and get a workspace done, or do I want to do a bunch of landscaping? Because landscaping needs to happen. I need to kick that into high gear because I had a lot of fun building this, and I want to build more buildings, but I can't build buildings if there's no land for the buildings to go on. So yeah, I will get to work on something and be back with you. So I was out and about, and I happened to come over here, and this is Phoenix's base. And I noticed that he's missing a lot of greenery around here. And it seems awful barren, almost like this is some sort of wasteland. I don't know. I feel like we need to give him a little more grass in his area, if you know what I mean. All right. And here we go. See, the place is looking much nicer already. And we'll just have to wait and see how fast this grass, quote unquote, grass, grows out. So, you know, help Phoenix out a bit. Give his place a little more color. And then we have a nice little message we'll leave him. So, I am the Lorax, I speak for the trees. When I see your wasteland, I go weak at the knees. So I bring you my blessing and hope it grows fast. For what your place needs is a little more grass. Your friend the Lorax. And we'll just stick that right there. So yeah, I'm hoping that he'll happen to either see it on a map or flying by, he'll see green, panic a bit, and come over to see what's going on. We'll wait and see what happens. Hopefully he sees it before I put the video out, though. I've been messing around with um, the main base bit. As you can see, I put in a staircase. Uh, I like how the staircase looks. Again, it's probably not going to be this big. When I do landscaping, the land might be up a few blocks, so but for right now, makes it a nice, easy way to get in. But I've been playing around with ways to get around inside, and I did do a little bit with the entrance here. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for a door, but anyway, as you can see here, I've been doing a couple water features, and I've extended all the scaffolding up above. Like I said, I like how the scaffolding looks as a ceiling piece with this build. I think it goes nicely, and I can do stuff like this. So if I stand here and look up here, yoink, a little elevator. I pop up, I hit my head across that and land in this water, and that brings me up a level. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but also going along those lines, I can pop down here. That's one thing I don't like is having a hole there to jump down. So like most of this is just me playing around to see what I can do. But the other thing I can do here is if I hop up here, I can get all the way up here. And so I thought this would be a good place to actually set up my like bedroom. Like I can put my bed here, and I'll probably build up a little thing and like put storage and stuff like that, make fancy. And then I've made little openings here that I can come out, a little balcony on the north and south side, and then I can just fly. Okay, for a second there, I wasn't sure if I had my wings, and then I could just fly out wherever I need. So like I said, I like the idea of using the trident to get around. The only problem is whether or not what happens if I don't have a trident. If I either lose one, which I need to get a spare because I don't have a spare for myself, I sold all my extra. But I feel like if I'm going to go this route, I should also have a way of getting around without it as a backup. I don't know if I could do like a staircase someplace, like even just ladders, just so that I have some way of getting up and down. Haven't decided, still playing with it. And same thing with my storage room. So the storage room is going to be under here. And right now, how I get in is if I go down underneath this, there's a bit of scaffolding, and I can plop down in the middle. This needs to be bigger because I keep landing like here or here and getting hurt. But I can hop down through that into the storage room, which I need to decide how I'm going to set that up, which I'm probably going to do that pretty quick because I want to move out, like I said, of the stronghold. But then to get out, you would stand in here again. You would look at one of these four, and you can jump up and you get stuck up in here, and you can pop right out. I think it's pretty neat. It's a pretty different way of doing things than what I normally do. So I don't know. I like it, and at the same time, I don't. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll have to play more. But anyway, while I continue to figure that out, I think I'm gonna go into a bit of a time lapse with doing some of the landscaping work. So like I said, I need to be working on that. So as I'm thinking of ideas, I need to get this at the very least, get this central area filled in so that I can start figuring out where the town's gonna go. So I'm pretty sure the time lapse is not going to be as long as this one because, like I said, I did as much of this as I could in one go. No promises though, because I like time lapse. Time lapse is fun and easy. But either way, I'll hop into that and then we'll get back to it. As I said, that lapse wasn't as long as the last one. I just wanted to do a little bit here and there and kind of trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. I'm not sure. This thing that still needs a little bit of touch up. I'm not happy with the top. The grass needs to like droop over a bit more in places. And I started the base wide, and then I think I narrowed it up a bit too soon. I think. I mean, it doesn't look necessarily bad. I didn't want this one to be all that big because I know right here there's a patch of grass that there's going to be a tree hanging out over top of it. I think once I get the tree in, maybe it will look more filled in. But I started laying out some dirt, trying to see where I'm going to go with stuff. So, like I said before, the main part of the village will go in the center here, actually. Be easier if I show on the map. So, the main part of the village will be in the center here. Um, and then I'm going to have, I'm debating having another mountain here. And I've also been debating, you can see I connected here. I'm not sure if I might get rid of this river along the way just because I need more space. Because of this is so big, this area here kind of got squished. So I might have to get rid of that, which I plan on making like waterways in between as well. Hopefully, I'm not exactly sure. Am I safe? Probably not. Let's get a little over here into the light a little more. All right. All right. So for this outline here is probably where the hill is going to start sloping upwards. I'm trying to decide mainly where my nether portal is going to be. Because what I want to do for the nether portal is somewhere from the somewhere from the town there'll be a path that leads up the mountain, up to like on the top of the mountain there'll be a shrine, kind of like a Japanese style shrine, and inside the shrine is where the portal will be. Now I don't know whether I want like this area right here. I always thought of building up, and this will be like a cliff face hanging over the water. I don't know if I want to put it there or if I want to build up this area here and make it kind of path up here. Because the other thing I thought was maybe having it, you kind of go towards the volcano and it be like you kind of go into the volcano, but I don't think I'll do that. Which I know this is going to have to be expanded a bit more too, because this is going to be a puny volcano compared to the. Like I said, I built my main base too big. Everything else seems small now. But so yeah, I'm leaning towards putting it here. Like I'm gonna build this area up. This will be a cliff kind of overfacing, and like right on the center of this hill will be a shrine, and the nether portal will be there. Because I'm trying to get, I want to get the nether portal situated because I know it's right here right now, but I want to get it situated and in place so that I can do nether stuff, like my own nether hub as well. And then along here, somewhere along here, there's going to be like really gradual sloped hills where all I'm going to put like farms, like wheat farms, kind of like terraced wheat farms, which they should be rice farms, but there aren't rice. There isn't rice in Minecraft. So, but yeah, that is the plan for that. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what else I'm going to do in this episode. I'll probably see how long this episode is running, and if it's running at a nice place, I might end it. If not, I'll come back with something else. After checking out all the content that I have for this episode, I am actually going to leave it here. It's going to be a shorter episode than usual, but um, pretty much what I need to do now is finish figuring out what I'm going to do with this. And that's kind of like the major roadblock before I do anything else. And that's going to be boring. That's more of the same. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera in between this episode and next episode. I did, as you can see here, I'm kind of laying out where the other parts of my base are going to go because this was just the centerpiece. This main building isn't actually done because there's going to be some towers here. There's going to be some towers out the back, and there's going to be bridges across. So there's going to be like another bridge here going over to a tower over here. I don't know if I want another tower here. I'm thinking if I have two on the sides that are center, because there's going to be like a regular bridge across here eventually. And what I might do is have the bridge start up a little more, kind of come over, and it could hit the center of this tower. That's just the thought like I had just a couple minutes ago, but I'm not there yet. Either way, uh, like I said, I'm going to leave it here. So I want to say thank you all for stopping in and checking out my video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not already. If you would like to play on the Casual Craft server, there is a link to the Whitelist application in the description below, as well as links to all the other content creators' channels. If you haven't been checking them out, go check them out. They do an awesome job. So I hope to see you in the next episode, and thanks for stopping by. Later.